First here, 30K BTC price has severe impact on Bitcoin miner profits. Data suggests that Bitcoin miners are facing squeezed profit margins and longer recovery times for their initial investments. Suppressed prices are likely the cause of this decline in profitability. As Bitcoin prices continue to fall from their all-time highs, miners have so far refrained from selling off their holdings in large numbers. However, the situation now appears to be becoming more precarious. The calculations from the CryptoQuant on-chain analytics platform reveal that the production price for miners, the cost of mining a single Bitcoin, could be at the same level as the current spot price. CryptoQuant senior analyst Julio Moreno confirmed to Cointelegraph that they estimate the cost basis for Bitcoin miners in North America to be around $22K per Bitcoin mined. This estimate includes the direct cost of mining and S&A expenses, but does not include depreciation and amortization charges. The cost basis for mining Bitcoin, including depreciation and amortization charges, is around $30,000. This is basically the same level as the current Bitcoin price. The mining community has been relatively unfazed by dips in the price of Bitcoin, with only a noticeable reaction to the dip below $24,000 in May. This suggests that fears of a capitulation event among miners are likely overblown. Moreno noted that data indicates increasing flows of Bitcoin from miners to exchanges during March 2022, followed by a sharp spike during the first week of May. This is consistent with reports of Bitcoin selling by some mining companies in the first quarter of 2022. In January, the data showed that miners' production cost was around $34,000. However, Luxor's hash rate index metric showed more interesting insights. The index, which measures the price in USD per terahash, according to ASIC miner efficiency, shows that the cost of mining has been decreasing steadily since December 2021. Meanwhile, findings by Twitter user at XBT James show that the average time it takes for miners to see a return on their investment is lengthening. XBT James noted that higher BTC prices would be needed to incentivize miners, including new market players and those looking to expand their hashing capabilities. So, if you're interested in Bitcoin mining or know anyone who is in that realm, that might be interesting for them. Here's the chart that he put out, XBT James. Here is the chart of the Bitcoin ASIC price index versus the BTC USD chart. Up next here, Bloomberg Terminal supersizes its crypto coverage, 40 more coins. Bloomberg Terminal will now include data on the top 50 cryptocurrency assets, vastly expanding the financial information platform's coverage of the crypto markets. As the global institutional investor community's interest in digital assets continues to grow, they will need a way to seamlessly incorporate digital assets into their workflows, according to Alex Wenham, product manager for cryptocurrencies at Bloomberg. Bloomberg already offers real-time data and trading functionality for 10 cryptocurrencies and is now adding support for an additional 40 coins. This expansion will provide financial professionals and institutions with greater insights into the cryptocurrency markets. This is the most significant expansion of its crypto data since Bloomberg Terminal began tracking BTC in 2013. Su Zhu, co-founder of the Three Arrows Capital Crypto Investment Fund, seems pleased with the new additions to the terminal. He commented in a tweet on Friday that it is also cool that they link to the white papers. Here is that tweet from Bloomberg Terminal and Su Zhu here. The Bloomberg Terminal is an essential tool for professional and institutional investors, offering data-driven analysis and insights on compliance and risk, as well as the ability to make trades. Bloomberg's continually evolving approach to cryptocurrency vetting ensures that the terminal remains a reliable and trusted source of information for users. On the Bloomberg Terminal, users can access intraday pricing data for cryptocurrencies by visiting Go. I don't know what those are called. The little mouths. The increasing number of crypto assets appearing on Bloomberg Terminal suggests that the crypto market is becoming more mature. Institutions are taking a closer look at the opportunities within the space to develop platforms and turn a profit. The Italian stock exchange Borsa Italiana is now listing a Bitcoin-themed exchange-traded fund, or ETF, which shows how interested they are in the cryptocurrency. That seems pretty interesting. This is cool. Barbieverse. Mattel inks multi-year deal with Cryptoys NFT marketplace. I think this is going to be big. Cryptoys, a forthcoming toy-focused NFT marketplace, has signed a multi-year partnership with major toy brand Mattel. The partnership will allow Mattel to exclusively feature its brands on the platform. On-Chain Studios, who received funding from Andreessen Horowitz A16Z and Dapper Labs, is expected to launch its flagship product, Cryptoys, in late summer 2022 on the Flow blockchain. On-Chain Studios plans to create a Cryptoys Metaverse and other play-to-earn games where players can use Mattel's intellectual property, including Barbie, Hot Wheels, and Masters of the Universe avatars, to earn rewards. Richard Dixon, president and chief operating officer of Mattel, said that the company sees incredible opportunity in the metaverse for their cherished brands and iconic IP. He added that Mattel is the first toy company to launch NFTs and that this move will help the company stay relevant and innovative. Absolutely, Mattel has been around a long time. Not surprised at all that they are, looking at what's hot in the market and trying to get a piece of that. Cryptoys teased the partnership with Mattel on June 8th with a 17-second video featuring some of Mattel's retro product advertisement, and you can view that here on Twitter. In the past, Mattel has explored the use of NFTs and partnered with the Wax blockchain to release a collection of Hot Wheels NFTs. In January 2022, Mattel auctioned 3 one-of-a-kind NFTs in collaboration with French luxury brand Balmain. The auction netted close to $49,000 for all 3 NFTs. As the NFT sector is expected to reach around $800 billion in the next 2 years, other big toy brands have followed suit and launched their own NFTs in order to generate new revenue streams. Hasbro, Mattel's major competitor, launched its first NFT collection in October 2021 for its Power Rangers brand. This move is seen as a way for Hasbro to compete in the NFT space. In August 2021, pop culture collectibles giant Funko released an early collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NFTs shortly after acquiring NFT display and tracking platform TokenWave. Cryptoys plans to sell a collection of NFTs that can be customized with additional NFTs. These customizations include changes to clothing, accessories, and attributes. The company plans to build a wider Cryptoyverse that these avatars, like NFTs, can inhabit. Mattel will be joining other popular projects on the Flow blockchain soon, including NBA's Top Shot and UFC's Strike. This is exciting news for fans of NFTs, as Mattel's experience and expertise in the toys and games industry will help to take the Flow blockchain to new heights. This is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I think that this is a very smart move on their part. Obviously kids are going to continue playing with toys, but this is a way for adults and people who grew up playing with these toys can utilize them. Metaverse NFTs can utilize things that they loved as a child. Up next here, Lithuania aims to tighten crypto regulation and ban anonymous accounts. Lithuania is planning to increase its scrutiny of cryptocurrencies in order to fight money laundering risks and the possible schemes of Russian elites circumventing financial sanctions. The Lithuanian government has approved legal amendments to AML and countering the financing of terrorism in the crypto sector. The amendments to the current law would stiffen the guidelines for user identification and prohibit anonymous accounts. From January 1st, 2023, exchange operators will be obliged to register as a corporate body with nominal capital amounting to no less than 125,000 euros. The senior management of such companies would have to be permanent residents of Lithuania. The announcement cites the accelerating growth of the crypto industry and specific geopolitical risks as justification for the tightened regulations. Ginter Skasty, Minister of Finance, explained that the national level steps are being taken in line with the upcoming pan-European regulations. This emphasizes the sudden rise of crypto companies in the country after a regulatory change in Estonia. In 2020, there were only 8 new crypto companies, but 188 new entities have shown up in 2021. Estonia announced its plans to update the AML Act in September 2021. The updated law would effectively ban non-custodial software, wallets, and decentralized finance products. In April 2022, the European Parliament approved an AML regulatory package that could place severe disclosure requirements on transactions between non-custodial wallets and crypto exchanges in the European Union. The Ministry of Finance has no intention of shutting out any international crypto firms, but they must have solid business models and adhere to the appropriate regulations. This was stated by a ministry representative when speaking to Cointelegraph. The new requirement that crypto companies have a senior manager who is a permanent resident of Lithuania is designed to improve communication with regulatory bodies and ensure connection to the local market. As the speaker explained, the draft law is still awaiting adoption by the parliament. Amendments to the law are expected to come into effect on November 1st, 2022. The majority of key provisions would take effect from January 1st, 2023. So I'm sure we'll hear more of that to come. I think countries are just doing what they can to try to remain compliant and make this work the best for everyone in a space where not enough people in government know about crypto. Up next here, Tether is an instrument of freedom and Bitcoin on-ramp, says Tether CTO. On a beautiful sunny day in the Swiss Alps, Paolo Arduino, the chief technology officer of Bitfinex and Tether, talked about the Plan B Lugano strategy, Tether as an on-ramp into Bitcoin, and his favorite pizza toppings. Arduino, who had just come back from Norway, said that the Oslo Freedom Forum was much more friendly towards Bitcoiners than the WEF, and that there was no shilling going on. Tether was invited to speak at the Oslo Freedom Forum to discuss how the stablecoin can be used as an instrument of freedom. Tether has been adopted by the Myanmar government, while the Ukrainian government has accepted crypto donations, including Tether, since the onset of the Russia-Ukraine war. Tether is a useful tool for countries facing devaluation of their national currency, as it provides a way to protect against inflation. Arduino cites Turkey and Argentina as examples of countries whose national currencies have lost a lot of value. He says that crypto is experiencing a second wave of interest because it is often seen as a way to hedge against currency fluctuations. What do you guys think on that? I've heard a lot of back and forth on that. Do you guys think it's good to hedge against inflation? Do you guys think it doesn't help? What are your guys' thoughts? Arduino conceded that Bitcoin is great, but noted that stability is key for widespread adoption. He said that Bitcoin is great for many things, but that it is not yet understood by many people. Arduino stated that the educational models being used in Switzerland for the Plan B strategy, where Bitcoin and Tether are de facto legal tender, are also being shared with El Salvador. Bitcoin can be used by anyone, regardless of their location or economic situation. For example, people in developing countries who lack access to traditional financial infrastructure can use Bitcoin to store and transact value. Similarly, even in countries with well-established banking systems, Bitcoin can offer a valuable alternative or supplement to traditional financial services. Arduino also critiqued Satoshi Nakamoto's choice of pizza toppings. Bitcoin Pizza Day, a day where Bitcoiners around the world eat and attempt to pay for pizza with Bitcoin, occurred the day before the WEF. The creator of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, famously enjoyed pineapple and jalapenos on pizza, to which Arduino commented, "Nobody is perfect." So just a little fun there. Let me know also if you guys participate in Bitcoin Pizza Day. I have never done it before, but maybe next year. And last but not least here, Anchorage forms custody network with 5 crypto exchanges. Crypto custody firm Anchorage Digital recently announced that it has partnered with 5 digital asset exchanges to form a new custody network. This network will allow institutional investors to segregate their funds from exchanges into regulated asset vaults. This will provide a higher level of protection for these funds and help to ensure that they are properly managed. Anchorage Custody is excited to announce new partnerships with leading digital asset trading platforms Binance US, CoinList, Blockchain.com, Strix Leviathan, and Wintermute. These new partnerships provide institutions using Anchorage Custody with direct access to a wide range of digital assets and trading pairs. The custody firm noted that the formation of the custody network allows institutions like registered investment advisors to meet their obligations to their clients in a safe environment by holding assets through a custodian all throughout the life cycle of a trade. This gives clients some sort of peace of mind, knowing that their assets are not stored in hot wallets, which are prone to hacks. Diego Monica, the co-founder and president of Anchorage, believes that the cryptocurrency industry has evolved beyond the HODL mentality and that institutional investors should be able to participate in the market safely and seamlessly. He has a tweet out here in regards to that. Nathan McCauley, CEO of Anchorage Digital, believes that exchanges and custodians should be separate entities, as is the case with more traditional finance. McCauley stated that if the cryptocurrency industry wants to gain the trust of institutional investors, the industry must follow the same procedures as traditional finance. The OCC's announcement of intent to pursue cease and desist proceedings against Anchorage for possible violations of anti-money laundering regulations came months before the formation of the exchange custody network. At that time, the custody firm told Cointelegraph that they were working to reinforce the areas that were identified by the OCC. Every time we turn around, it looks like the government is coming after somebody. Meanwhile, back in December 2021, Anchorage secured $350 million in a funding round led by investment firm KKR. With this event, the firm's valuation rose to more than $3 billion. This also marked the first time that KKR has tried its hand at investing in the cryptocurrency space. So that's just a little bit about Anchorage. That is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment on what you want to see in a future video, and we'll see you next time.